Every nigga is a star. Who will remind you that you're a liar? Every nigga is a star. 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 Every nigga is a star.
Picking out. Oh, I was not expecting that. All right. Pop up. Guess who's this? Pop up. Guess who, bitch? Ding dong. Woo. Black China Mama go fight. Woo. Drake is gonna get kicked out today because it's yeah.
That was good. That was a good start.
It was a good start.
It was a good start.
It's a good start for a good one. What else was I gonna say?
Uh-oh.
Wearable art, wearable art, wearable art, wearable art. Lion King, Lion King, Lion King, Lion King, Lion King, Lion. Circle of life.
Great.
Welcome to the first episode of Nobody Asked Me, but that was my spoken word. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you guys. The spoken word. Yeah. Snaps all around. Snaps all around. Cranes in the sky.
Don't waste them. Don't waste them all on this episode. Come on, you go.
I'm Candice, and I'm here with my special guest, T.S. Rose. And
hello.
BigDawgTash. We came up with that today. She's going to keep it.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, and so... BigDawgTash. You have to say it.
Yeah.
It needs to have that.
My alter ego's name is Nate.
Like Nate Dogg?
Yes.
I like that.
Wow.
Yeah. My
Nate.
male ego is
Nate.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
When did your male ego come out? We don't want to know.
I want to know. We can save it for later.
We'll save those secrets.
Yeah,
save those for secrets for later. Welcome. Nobody Asked Me, but is literally a podcast about the things that go on in my head. I have a lot of thoughts. I'd like to share them. No one gives a shit about the things I'm thinking about, and that's why I'm talking to you people. So, we're going to have lots of different segments, lots of blackness. This is a Negro show. I am a Negro.
Okay.
And I'm proud of it.
Negro show.
Maybe we'll have some Negro spirituals, new ones. Ooh, we might make some new ones up. I always appreciate that. But we are going to have segments such as the Jet Beauty of the Week. Mm-hmm. We have some announcements. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about our topic. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have some black nostalgia at the end to wrap it all up and go home. So, so we can get started. Our Jet Beauty of the Week.
Boom, dynamite. Boom, boom, dynamite. Our team is boom, dynamite. Boom, boom, dynamite. Our team is tick, 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 tick. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some booty in it. Boom.
So, there's this woman. She's a writer. Her name is Candice Benbow. And so she's like, her story is really cool. Like, her mom passed and like she had all these really awful things kind of happen to her. Right. But she like has since started like this. I think she's also a podcaster and she writes. And I think she's in charge of the red lip theology. So it's like hood mixed with church, which is something we can definitely appreciate. But last week, she was on Instagram and, well, she was minding her own business and she put it on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And this girl texted her, and I'm going to read the text because they're so funny. And she was like, this is the text that Candice received. And it said, Anthony, you need to give me a call. I had a talk with you and told you that I wanted to get the kids this weekend. So it's stop hanging up for my phone call and call me back so you can get them this weekend. And so basically Candice is like, girl, I don't know you. I've had this number since 2000. Like, I don't know you. I don't know an Anthony.
Wrong number.
Wrong number. So then she's like, well, Anthony gave me this number to call and said.
Niggas ain't shit. That's what it is.
Niggas ain't rotten. Niggas are rotten. Soiled rotten. Gave me this number to call and said it was his cell phone, but I don't know if this is his girlfriend or not, but he gave me this number and then says, do you know a dude named Mike? And she's like, girl, I know 10,000 Mikes. Mm-hmm. I don't know who this is.
Is Mike there?
Yeah.
Which one?
Girl, I don't know.
Can you imagine going up to somebody's house? Is Mike there?
Yeah,
is Mike
girl.
there? No, girl, this isn't.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Give Mike a tracking device. So she's like, I don't know who Anthony is. I literally know 10,000 Mikes. I'm sorry he gave you this number, but he's lying. This isn't the number, and I don't know him. And so then the girl is not getting it, and she proceeds like, well, can you tell Mike that to tell Anthony to call me so he can get these kids this weekend? And she's like, girl, I don't know how to get in touch with people I don't know. Like, I don't know them.
You know, she was flabbergasted.
Of course.
The caller was flabbergasted.
Right.
It was her birthday.
It's
she
her
needed
birthday.
To get rid of them kids.
Exactly. Because...
And how long has she been out of touch with him for her not to
Hello.
know where he is?
I got a lot of questions, and we'll get to those questions in just 2 seconds because I'm confused. Like, how long has it been? So she goes, I don't know. I don't know how to get in touch with someone I don't know, but we'll put them on blast. And then asked if they're from the area in which they're from. So then we find out. The girl says, yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, girl, duh. We find out that the guy, she said the update is, come on, phone, don't be an asshole.
He's in jail.
He's in jail.
She found out through Twitter that he was in jail. After she blasted him, like, you gave this girl my number to come pick up your stinking nose kids.
You're
Does
in
anybody
jail.
know who this? He's in jail.
She said, we found Anthony and he's in jail. Though he gave her my number, the buddy hemmed up on some other stuff, obviously. And he was supposed to take the kids for the weekend, and the girl's birthday was on Sunday, and so now her birthday weekend is all messed up because her nigga's in jail. And
Anthony won't come get these kids.
Anthony won't go get these kids, and whoever Mike is obviously ain't doing his job as a friend. Mm-hmm. So she puts this out, and she decides to do like a GoFundMe. They raised it was like mad bread. So at the end of it, I think it might have been like $3,000, like I think it was either 3 or 6, one of those. And it was just like people are actually amazing. I mean, black women are amazing.
Got to stick together.
Yeah, black women are undefeated again.
As usual.
And it was like as soon as we just put the word out, everyone came together, and it just went all day to the point where PayPal shut down.
Wow.
And they were like,
That's
you can't transfer any more money today. You've reached the limit. And so she was able to give her a little gift, and she was able to have her birthday. And then she said the lady said that she was able to not only enjoy her birthday, but she was also able to put money away
for her kids,
get
a babysitter,
and get the sitter, pay some bills, and then still do her birthday. So,
hey, girl.
Candice Benbow, girl, you are our Jet Beauty of the Week. Writing that down. Queen to be. I mean, is that okay if they're all from Coming to America?
Know. I would say no.
All right, we need a
classic.
We need a queen.
Classic.
It's a classic. Queen to be soundbite or something to that effect. Okay, good. Wonderful. Let's move on to our next thing. So, so I'm a DJ. And I've been DJing, and I can proudly say that because I had my first paid gig last week. You're not, I will assume that you can always, have a hobby and you could practice these things, but until you get paid is when you're like, I'm out here. So this Friday, I will be doing starting a series called Tributaries, right, at my house. And it's literally just going to be me DJing live outside of my house. Yep. It's not a party, but please come. And it's people can just kind of walk through, and it's just going to air on IGTV and Facebook TV. And I'm not a Facebook fan per se, but it's really just because Facebook owns IG. So once you put it on IGTV, it goes there. And it's going to be every Friday in the summer. And I like to call it the pregame to the pregame. So
guys, check it out.
Check it out.
Right.
It'll be on the @DeSandy's hold. This is DES as in Sam, AN as in Nancy, DIES, and then an underscore. And you can find it there. And you can also find it at Somethin'Els, SOMETHINELS. And those are both on Instagram. Woo! Woo!
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
You're doing great.
We're going to take a break. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. This episode of Nobody Asked Me But is brought to you by So Music Entertainment. If you're looking for a professional recording studio to record your music projects, podcasts, voiceovers, or whatever your audio needs are, for a reasonable price, look no further. Visit somusicent.com. That's SOHMUSICENT.com for more details. You can also follow them at So Music ENT, which is SOHMUSICENT. MUSICENT on Twitter and Instagram for a free consultation. And a special shout out to Mr. Ash, the engineer who mixed and edited our podcast today. And you can follow him at Mr. Ash X, which is MRASHX. They have some of the best engineers here at Soul Recording Studios, so don't wait any longer to make your dream project a reality. Visit soulmusicent.com or call 929-900-6044 now. And let's get back to our show.
Are you having a hard time understanding your baby's hair? Are you using Pantene Pro V on her coils? Are you jealous that your baby can't get lice?
Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Love, scooping out a candy, digging hot, you know.
Okay, so the name of the show is Nobody Asked Me But.
Mm-hmm.
So usually I'll say Nobody Asked Me But and I'll complete the sentence. So today,
Nobody asked you.
nobody asked me, but if you are going to have black children, you need to be crystal clear about exactly what the fuck that means for the rest of us and for your child. There's lots of white women and others who insist upon adopting black children.
Others.
I couldn't let it slide. I'm sorry.
Specifically white women that love to, well, not
specific.
I want to say that they love to. A lot of times, a lot of white women feel like they are, it seems as if, allegedly, because you can't tell them definitely, that's how you get sued, and then nobody asked me if it will be no more. A lot of people who are not black oftentimes will adopt a black child
Or
to
procreate.
or try and procreate.
With a
Let's
black
have one.
man.
But that's true too. That this actually does go for interracial relationships as well. But what happens is that a lot of times, I don't know what the reasoning is, but for some reason it's like, let's get a black child. Mm-hmm. Now, to be completely fair, black children are oftentimes the least amount, percentage-wise. They're usually the ones that are not adopted the most.
Right.
And they usually go into these really awful situations.
Yes, right.
So you want them to be adopted. We want them to be adopted because we want them to have better lives. And whatever situation they were in before might not have been the best one. So everybody wants black children to be adopted and be in a good family. What this conversation is about is you can't just adopt them. You have to know what that means to have, because it's not just collecting children. You are raising people to be functioning humans in society. So the first thing is that people who are not black, who have black children, that they need to be aware of is the world you provide for them is different than the world that they'll experience. Mm-hmm. And so tell me what your thoughts are about that.
It's just we have a different black experience, so you have to understand.
People are gonna look at you, your skin color. The first thing they see is your skin color, so they're automatically gonna treat you a certain way based off of that. No matter what you do, no matter how you raise them, they're gonna see your skin first.
And it's not like they can say to a police officer or a teacher or a lawyer or somebody who's like clearly racist, like, hey, excuse me, my parents are white. Don't mess with me. No one cares about that. Yeah. So no one will experience that, and they don't have a way of, saying, no police officer is going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, good sir.
Your mom's white.
Your mom's white.
About that.
I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. I mean, too easy of a joke. So the second...
Take a turn.
Too easy. So that's the first thing. The second thing is appearance. Now listen.
Oh, dear Lord.
The part of the black experience is looking good. Whether you're ashy or not ashy or dressed to the nines or not.
Before you adopt a black child, you need to take a class.
Period. You
How to do their hair.
What does it mean to,
Beauty products.
Beauty
what to
products.
use. What not to use.
Yes, exactly.
Make sure you wash their legs and feet.
Please and thank you.
Why aren't you guys washing your legs? That's
Why
what
is
I
nobody
wanna know.
washing their legs?
I got a question about that. Like, what are you
I didn't
doing?
realize the world was that nasty.
What are we doing?
How much time does it take?
I want to just take a sidebar. You know how much hacky sack? Those are white games. Y'all be rolling in the grass and rolling in the dirt. Can you imagine? You ever see that that Woodstock video of like 1990s and all those people are like covered in mud.
Yes.
Can you imagine if they just
didn't wash
if
their
they
legs?
just went to the shower and just
Imagine.
washed?
That's what's happening.
I just washed the top half.
That's what they're doing.
I've been walking around with mud legs forever. And then the excuse of, well, I wash them when I like shave my legs.
What does it even mean?
I have so many questions.
No. Did she even say she uses soap?
She did it. She did it.
She said it's
skipped
like soap,
over
isn't
Yeah.
it?
No, it's not.
She said
It's
shaving
not.
cream is like soap.
It's not.
Shaving cream is cream.
Soap is soap.
Soap is soap.
Nasty.
That's it.
That's what that is.
Soap is fucking soap.
Don't have a black kid and don't teach him how to wash.
Please.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We are all
Don't
about
do that.
washing, especially growing up being black and people telling black people that they're dirty all the time. And that's a number one thing for us.
Because-
is we don't want to be dirty, ashy, nasty.
Nothing.
We got it together.
Yes.
Yeah, the other thing is that I don't know if it's every black child, but I know my black ass was very well developed early. 10 years old.
I was too.
Boobs.
I was too.
Here we go. And they were sweaty. You got to get underneath that shit. You got to.
Purchase.
There are things that are about, like, you have to get in there and
Yep.
clean that shit out. And if that's part of the world in which we live, and that might not be your world, Suzanne. No, Suzanne's a black name. Well, we have a.
Carol.
Carol. Carol's good. Suzanne, we had not Suzanne, God rest her soul. But, you know, Susan, Carol, Mary Beth, you gotta clean it. You gotta clean it. You gotta
Head to toe.
head to toe. There's a lady out, I forget her name. I'll Google it and maybe put it in the description box. There's a lady out there right now who has a service. I actually heard it on Getting Grown podcast. Shout out to Getting Grown podcast with Kia and Dr. Kia and Jade. They have no idea who I am, but I'm big fans of them. But they were actually announcing this woman who has a service now where she literally teaches white women how to do black babies' hair.
I think I've
saw
seen
that.
And it's like,
or heard about that.
you were out here, girl.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Because it's like, if another... when I used to work at Kidville, there was this one autistic baby, so sweet face. And her hair was really, really, really tight curl. And they just would, like, put, like, a headband in it.
Oh, dear.
And her mom would be like, what do I do about her hair? And it's like... So let's start, like, there's so many things you could say. Because it's like, you know, first of all, let's wash it.
Yeah.
Let's put some oil in it.
Yeah.
Let's,
one.
step one. let's find a
And-
good
all right,
hydrate
I'm
conditioner.
sorry, sidebar. I saw this white man make a video about black hair and saying that we only need like a dime size of shampoo and conditioner. in
Have
our
you
hair.
lost your mind?
Who washes their hair with this much?
Why would he know what to do
Shampoo.
with our hair?
Why are you suggesting anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Why
talk.
are you opening your mouth?
Leave us out of it. But also,
Sit this one out.
this whole idea about black women don't have hair and we have
Dime
bald headed.
size.
Every black woman I know, whether they got a short afro or they got a lot of hair, a dime size ain't gonna get you the knob off the chicken
Nothing.
bone.
That
You gotta-
conditioner butter is half done.
Yeah.
when I open it up. Okay?
when I open it.
Open it up, it
Exactly.
is half empty.
I need to
okay?
get, even now, there are days when I get out that shower and I'm just like kind of, it's not taking, I need to get through every single strand from the roots to the toots.
And don't use white people products on black people.
What are we,
We need
Ooh.
moisture. You guys
Yes.
are oily, so
Yes.
you guys take the moisture out of your. We need
it.
moisture, okay?
Yes, we need moisture in our skin, we need moisture in our hair.
Have them
Everything.
babies moisturize if you're gonna have a black one.
Absolutely. Don't have them out here looking like you literally got them off the commercial.
No, we're not raising Ashley Larry's out
Okay.
here.
No Ashley Larry's. Okay.
Get your lip balm. Get it all together.
Get the lip balm. And then clothes. Listen.
All right.
Is this
Now
number 3?
listen. No, this is still an appearance.
Oh, okay.
Listen, okay. Now, everybody can buy everything. I understand. that.
We
I
used to
get
get
it.
teased, so
We
I
used
know
to
that
get- I get it firsthand, okay?
Grandma take me to Lord and
I
Taylor.
was-
Ain't nobody with that.
I was walking around in them FUBU platforms, girl, and they were cherry red, and my Spice Girl shoes. You know, if you know, then you know. But they're these big fat platforms.
I remember those.
I know.
I remember those.
I remember those.
See, yeah. Whew. And so, you know, I get it, but just be a little bit more privy to who they're gonna be around, Make sure they don't put them in something that would have nothing to do with who they are. You know, does that mean you need to put them in dashikis and head wraps all the time?
Oh,
no.
Let them be exposed
Let
to their
them
culture.
be exposed
so
to
they
their
can
culture.
make decisions
Absolutely.
to partake in their culture.
Right. If you still have like some sort of ties like with their family, make sure they have cousins.
Exactly.
They need grandparents, things that they can just expose them to.
Play dates, television,
Play dates,
music,
everything.
all of that.
museums,
Get into it and just make sure
concerts,
everything. Just expose them to it so that child needs to know that they're black, and you know that they're black, and which brings me to number 3, I believe. Oh, actually, this is a sidebar. It's not on number 3. You are not curing racism by not telling your child that they black. You're not doing nothing but making it worse.
We don't see color.
Yeah.
We like our kids.
The world is not colorblind. Come on now.
And you know that. You know that it's not colorblind. You know that. I know that. Let's everyone stop asking.
We're not trying to deny who we are, so
Yeah,
don't deny
right.
that. You
Don't
don't see
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't
What's
deny-
wrong with color?
What is wrong with color?
That you don't want to see it. We don't see
I clearly
color.
see you're white.
Yeah.
So.
And y'all change the most colors. When you're sick, you're green. When you're mad, you're red. And when you're cold, you're purple. And it ain't got nothing to do with me. So, you know, if anyone changes color, it's you. I stay the same. I tan a little bit, you know. Put a little extra bronzer on. But we'll talk about colors. But moving on. So, number 3. Even though your parents are still... So, even though you are the parents of these children... You still have boundaries you need to set up. You can't say certain things. You can't be out here saying the N-word just because you got a black child. Don't even do that. Also, we don't need your black scent because you're not black. A black scent. We don't need it. If you are literally white, an American white, and you normally talk like this, and you normally have your thing, that's fine. Be who you are. I don't need you out here talking like this. Hey, little Ray. Girl, your child is not dumb. Yes. They are clearly see. That's a white woman. I can't, I apparently call her mama, but that's a white girl. Mm-hmm. They know.
Yo, I'm sorry. Sidebar. You doing that reminded me of Life After Lockup.
Great example. Let's talk about her.
Life After Lockup. What's her name? What's their names?
Megan is
the black girl.
The one who I called 28.
Who's that one? Sarah?
Sarah.
Yes. Yeah,
Sarah used to practice that accent. I know she was in the crib practicing her black accent.
Get car ride home from work.
Yeah, anyway, so.
Yeah. You don't understand how you making me feel right now.
Okay.
We don't need it.
Michael.
Yeah,
Michael.
Yeah,
Keep it.
Hold on to that. To yourself. Hold on to it. Do it in your own
Yeah, do it in your bathroom.
In your own private time.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, if you absolutely have to. We'd rather you not do it at all. But if you have to do it, fine. The other girl is Megan. Now, Megan...
Which is funny, because she acts... If you were to...
Megan is the result of a white parent who didn't quite get her to where she needed to be.
Until Sarah came to confront her, and then she was real black. What you gonna do about it?
What you gonna do about a hoe? Fuck out of here, hoe. And
no matter who if you're black, no matter who you raise around that Negro in you will come right the hell out.
That's right. Just because I'm articulate does not mean we can go there. I call Megan 28, 43, 13.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Because she is.
Tell them why.
No.
Oh, because she is 28.
Don't encourage it.
And she looks 40. No, it's 28, 13, 48. Because she is 28. She's probably 29 by now, but she is 28.
Acts 13.
She acts like a child.
She looks
like her whole
exactly what
her whole mentality is like childlike. Yes. And then when I tell you that baby looks 50, she looks like an old,
She's not even bad looking. She just don't.
No, she's a cute girl.
She's been locked up her whole life.
Yeah.
And she just finally got out and found the first prisoner that knocked on her door.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how they started talking, because a friend of hers or her cousin was like, "Can you talk to this guy for me? He's lonely." And she said, "Sure." And,
yeah, can I give him your number?
And she said, "Sure. I'd love a pen."
He's in prison.
I'd love a pen pal.
I
love a pen pal.
I'd love a pen pal. That's terrible.
I know it's terrible, but
we need to find Megan and get her out.
Get her out.
I can't wait till this new season.
Ooh,
because she said she fell in love with him.
Yeah, they
I
kiss and
can't.
everything.
I can't with them. I can't.
Yeah, they listen. You know, on the last episode, they were doing like the "Where Are They Now?" and Sarah, they were like, Sarah and Megan are still seeing Michael.
How?
How?
Still see him through the glass. That's what they're doing, going to visits.
I just want.
How is he pulling this off?
You know how?
It's easy from prison.
I mean, I get it.
He must have a ding-a-ling of gold. Shout out. Of gold. Shout out to Braxton Family Values because that needs to be a single, Tamar. Figure that out. Tamar and Tony, I'd come to see that. They're turning on you. So, really quick.
Oh no,
We must be really quick. So Tia and I went to go see Toni Braxton concert.
Oh yeah.
for my birthday.
For her birthday.
I love Tony.
And we were we love Toni.
Oh, and Babyface, girl, you know I love you.
Ooh,
for
Babyface took
That's
his
my
shirt
man.
off and we saw all of his man jiggly parts. It was good. And every auntie literally you gotta take the lens off of that.
I was trying to capture a moment. The moment was never gonna happen. It was never gonna work.
Every auntie in there was literally like crawling over Tia and I to get to Babyface because he like walked right past us. And
Did any
were,
panties fly over your head?
thank God no, because we weren't necessarily in a spot where that would have been good. But anyway, Toni came out and her sound was fucked up.
Yeah, that wasn't her fault at all.
So the sound part really wasn't her fault. And then halfway through her set, like the monitors, like the TV monitors shut out, like battery low.
It was bad.
It was just
it was so bad.
terrible.
They really messed up her set, and it had nothing to do with her. But you know, audience doesn't know that. They just blame it on the artist.
Right. So we're watching Toni, and then all of a sudden she comes out in this beautiful, like
Yeah.
no, in a romper. This really cute, like see-through romper.
First one was a gown, I thought.
Yeah, but the first part was fine.
Oh.
And then the second part, she changed and she came out. She came out and she starts talking. Straight talking. Like.
The problem was is that the show started off where you couldn't hear her. So you had the first 10 minutes of her show where you can't hear her.
And then she come out.
And then she come out and she was talk. There it is. So the audience was like, sing a song! Sing a song!
I need to be Toni Braxton.
But wait. First of all, she holds the microphone at her boob.
Oh, boy.
And never comes to her mouth. It might be for sanitary reasons, and for that I can understand.
No.
But just turn it up. Her microphone did not leave right here. When I tell you she went on 20 minutes, and people were like, ah! Like literally the crowd was turning.
We get it together. How
All
dare
this.
you? Why did I pay money for this? Go home.
Yo,
I want my money
and
back.
TS and I were like, Tony, hurry up! The crowd is turning on you.
You're losing them.
You're losing them. And then at some point she was like, can you guys hear me?
No.
And everyone's like, no. And she's like, I'm just talking. We're all like, ah.
Say it.
And then at one point, she goes, do you guys know this song, You Mean the World to Me? And somebody in the back was like, we know it. We want to hear you sing it. It was so unfortunate. I felt really bad because she looked amazing.
She sounded
And
good
when we
too.
when we could hear her, she was sounding great.
Found out her aunt had passed away the days before.
Oh
She
gosh,
was
and then
really going
she
through it.
was,
And
and
it
then
had
when she
nothing to do
went,
with her.
it really didn't.
You know,
And
black
rains
people
of
don't
war.
understand. I paid my coin. I want to see you dance with me.
we're not in any old black place. We in Newark, so this is like the niggas, and they just are like,
Cut that out, Ash. Cut that out.
can niggas know?
Cut that
No, you
out.
can leave that in. That's a good part. Newark knows a bunch of niggas. Okay, the good time. I mean, look, there's niggas in Englewood. We know them well.
Niggas everywhere.
Niggas is everywhere. And we're taking over one by one. Okay, sorry. Okay. That was the boundaries. We just talked about boundaries. Also, okay. This is a big thing, whites. You have to understand. Your entitlement and your privilege has got to be checked at the door if you're going to have black children. You can't just be out here acting like everything belongs to you. You can do what you want. You can say what you want. You're not doing anyone a disservice when you act like that, but you're not doing anyone a service when you act like that, but you're definitely doing a major disservice to your children if you have this privilege and entitlement that you walk around with.
Because they ain't gonna have it.
At all. It just teaches them that they're always going to be inferior. And it's not to say that children are superior in any right, but it's just a matter of
Or they can grow up with that entitlement mentality, but somebody else is gonna check them,
And
it ain't gonna be as pretty.
not gonna be pretty.
It's not gonna be
It's
pretty.
not gonna be pretty. Children are your sponges. You need to be prepared for that. And finally, number 5. If you are afraid of blackness or you're a racist, I need you to think again before adopting a black child
Or sleeping with a black.
Exactly.
or sleeping with a black person. I heard a story on another podcast as well about how, well, actually, I can't tell the story. I can, I just don't remember all the details, so I don't want it to be shitty. However, don't be racist. Don't be afraid of black people, because that is defeating the entire purpose. If you are afraid of black people and you get yourself a black child, if you feel like you are curing your white guilt, I have news for you. You are not. It is shitty. It is a terrible thing to do, because then you act like they are. It's kind of like, why did you even get them? It's like the ultimate way of like reliving slavery is to just get a new black child when you have nothing to do with blackness to begin with, and you're afraid of it, and you want to keep them away from it, and you're always saying all these terrible things, and then they get black friends, and you want to say terrible things to them. Just don't do it.
Terrible.
Let's check ourselves. Let's be a little more honest about who we are as people. And if you're racist, be racist in your own privacy by yourself. You know, do your best to clean it up. And don't get
You
children.
didn't come on here with a cold, did you?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
No, I don't think so. It's just sniffles. But T.S. always thinks I'm sick. You've been coughing for a year. But yeah, I mean, we don't want you to be racist at all. Racist people are shit, and they are trash, and they are making the world a terrible place. If you are going to have children,
Dear God. Can you imagine being black and then having a white parent and then being raised around someone who doesn't like black people and you're black?
listen, there's a whole series. I think it's called The Mixed Kids or Mixed Interracial something. It's something that Clifford and I, shout out to Clifford, my boyfriend, we watched on Facebook. And it was fascinating. There were so many black and white children. They were all, I think, black and white of some regard. Either they had a black mom or a black dad. And half of them said that their mom or other white parent was super racist, not just towards them, but like towards their friend, like, and then very anti-black on top of it. So it's
How do you come to have sex with somebody that you have
Fetish.
is sick?
fetishizing
That's
Fetish.
black body. You just
Like
think I'm
black
cute.
body.
That tight, sexy black
baby.
body.
And then you have a black kid and it's like, ugh, God.
Right, or it's like, oh,
It
you're
just
so
doesn't make
pretty because you're my child, but then like, oh yeah, her hair is just so curly. Or those microaggressions, those are racist. And you can't say that to a black child.
Guys, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you feel about the one drop rule and then the new thing that the white moms are doing, which is don't call my kid black, it's mixed?
Your kid is black.
I agree. I agree.
Your kid's
kid's black. I don't know why that's offensive to you now. After you slept with a black man
Call it what it is.
and had, or black woman,
Now-
and you had a black kid, and now you're offended that people are calling your kid black. No, I'm not black, so my kid's not black.
Yeah.
Don't leave
This
me out
idea
of
of
it.
The
Let's get
blackness tends to be more dominant.
Can we get
It
a
is
mixed
dominant.
doll? Can my child get like a mixed doll? Why do they need a mixed doll? You have everything. You literally have the whole world. We are.
Take your white doll and paint it at home.
Yeah.
Bye. Mix it up yourself.
Yeah, give it black hands, black feet, leave the legs white.
Can you
Mix it up
imagine?
how you want to mix it up.
Wow, a doll in blackface. I would be mortified. I would be. You can't go over there. Don't go over there to that house. They have blackface dolls. I'm not interested.
I don't even mind you getting a doll that looks like the baby. But it's okay to say the doll's black. Like, it's okay to be black. Why is that such a problem?
Now, the one drop rule. So, for those of you who've been living under a rock,
Don't explain this to people. Y'all don't know what the one drop rule is?
you oughta.
One drop, two
Ash,
drop.
you know what the one drop rule
Teardrop.
is?
You black.
Ash, you don't know what the one drop rule is?
He alive. He was in class with me. He alive. He alive. You lie.
So the one drop rule is essentially if there is one drop of black blood in your body, you're a black person. And the reason for that is because they wouldn't have anything to do with you if you had any black blood. So they made the rule way back in slavery.
Yes.
That said, if you had one drop of it,
You're a Negro. We don't like you.
Now the thing is that you could have 1% of black in you and we could see it. That thing is going to spread.
We're dominant, bro. We're dominant.
Yeah, so
Facts
like,
are facts.
right. So for me, it's like if you got, I'm with it. If you got one drop of black blood,
You black.
you're black. That's it.
You chose to sleep with someone with all black
For
blood.
real.
Why are you upset that your child is black?
Now, back in slavery,
But what is the-
when the white masters were sleeping with black people, they could obviously tell that the child was black.
I just don't understand. Like
It was okay back then.
Yeah.
For
it
them
just
to be
comes down
black.
to the insulting of an intelligence, and it's just like,
Clowns.
how do y'all? But what is the argument about the one drop rule now?
Some people are trying to say just because there's one drop, that doesn't make them black.
That's trash.
She's not all black just because her dad is black.
I used to hate that when people would talk about Barack Obama.
Do you think
and
that
they'd be like, he's mixed,
black
he's not
people
black.
came from
It's like,
white
what?
people, or white people came from black people?
There you
I
go.
mean, shit.
Come on, BigDawgTash. Let him have it.
BigDawgTash.
Whiteness,
AKA
is
Nate.
like a degradation of melanin. Like, you have no melanin.
Y'all came from
I
us.
can't go from nothing to something.
Something.
I can go from something to
nothing.
nothing.
Ooh.
We carry all that genes. Black women have all those genes. Blue-eyed genes, blonde hair
Nothing to
genes.
something
everything.
to something to nothing. Insert Billy. What's his name?
Billy Idol.
Billy. No, not him. Billy Preston. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, I don't know that.
I do know. I
We
do.
all
Oh, you
know.
do? Wonderful. Great. I know you know, but
I do.
appreciate it. Yeah. No, that's trash. If they have one drop in it, that's how that works. You can't just decide now,
Just because it's convenient.
just because it's convenient for you, that's not what the case is. But also,
It's just as racist. It just doesn't make sense. It's like either way it's racist.
yeah, either way it's racist. And also, if you were so concerned about that, there are plenty of, ooh, you would have to take a
I
shot.
would have to take a shot.
Ooh-wee. Alarms count. So listeners, I told my friends, and it's the rule on here, is that if anyone's phone rings, myself included, during the show, they have to take a shot. And I'll be announcing our liquor
And y'all
of
gotta
choice.
take a shot at home too.
Please do.
Oh, yeah.
Except if you're driving, take a shot of
do it.
water. Okay? We like safe
I'll take a shot of
driving.
my lemonade.
There you
That's-
go.
that's punishment
There
enough.
you go.
Ew.
Uh-huh.
Easy killer. All right, we're gonna watch. She's slowly turning the cap left to right.
The what?
Right to left. What do you say?
Don't
Nothing.
Say it on the mic. We want to hear it.
He doesn't want me to shit in his studio.
Oh.
Rude.
That's not gonna
Where
happen.
else am I supposed to go?
For you.
So yeah, that rounds up this discussion. It was thanks, friends. This was a great first topic, I think. Just if you're gonna do it, just be mindful. It can't possibly just be about you. So we're gonna take a break, and then we'll be right back with
these messages.
We'll be
Right back.
after these messages. Right back after these messages. Right. Okay. This episode of Nobody Asked Me But is brought to you by So Music Entertainment. If you're looking for a professional recording studio to record your music projects, podcasts, voiceovers, or whatever your audio needs are, for a reasonable price, look no further. Visit somusicent.com. That's SOHMUSICENT.com for more details. You can also follow them at SoMusicENT, which is SOHMUSICENT on Twitter and Instagram for a free consultation. And a special shout out to Mr. Ash, the engineer who mixed and edited our podcast today. And you can follow him at Mr. Ash X, which is MRASHX. They have some of the best engineers here at Soul Recording Studios, so don't wait any longer to make your dream project a reality. Visit somusicent.com or call 929-900-6044 now. And let's get back to our show. Okay, hi. So we are back. It is now time for our Black nostalgia. So every week we're going to talk about something in our Black past. You can send all of your Black past. All right, things of our culture from our Black past from the darkness. No. You can send all of your Black nostalgia to N as in Nancy, B as in boy, A, M as in Mary, B as in boy at Somethin'Els.com. That's SOMETHINELS.com. And you can send all of your Black nostalgia there. Your nostalgia should be anything. It could be a physical thing. It could be TV. It could be hairstyles. But it needs to date from 2010 all the way back to whenever.
2010.
I mean, you know why? Because we're about to hop on 2020. It's like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's like,
Can't be 2012. I feel like there's some things that we did there that was funky.
You know what?
Fresh.
She's not lying. She's not lying.
Anything past yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys yesterday, right? If you decide, like,
Much better.
I wore my Timbs yesterday,
Yeah. Okay.
Black nostalgia. So yeah, it doesn't have to be, I'm going to change that, not to 2010. It can be anything that you just remember from yesteryear, whether it's yesterday or...
like Black artifacts.
Yes, Black artifacts. Wonderful.
Tim's. That's a good one.
Tim's is a great one. Fitteds is another.
Throwback jerseys.
Okay, yeah. No, we're giving you ideas. We're giving you ideas.
Dresses.
Bring
Yeah.
them back.
Oh, camouflage.
Camouflage was everything.
Girl.
Camouflage. Pink.
The
camouflage.
patch jacket.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Just for me. Okay, we're giving you ideas. Giving you ideas. So, this week in this week in Black nostalgia, we would like to salute the first friends. Okay, that was like.
We won't repeat what you just did.
Terrible, but true. In this sense, it was before Friends was Friends, before Sex and the City was Sex and the City. We had Living Single. 1, 2, 3. We are living, hey, single. In the 90s kind of world. I'm glad I got my. Girl, you
Keep
get
your head up, boy. Keep your head up.
That's right.
Whatever you say.
My homegirl said to my am I right? Woo, woo. It's that light blue. Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, I love this. I messed that up.
No, it was good. All right. Well, I liked it.
We were not hired to sing, all right?
We're not hired to sing, but Regine the bougie, first of her name, Khadijah the boss, the entrepreneur, first of her name, Sinclair the goofy. I don't like that word, but the Sinclair the comedian, first of her name, and
Maxine.
the
Maverick.
the incomparable Maverick. Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. Also, we can't forget Kyle Barker with all of his, his little soft, sweet,
Yeah, I was
soft
thinking,
voice,
about all
and
of the
fine
songs.
as Overton. So fine. So
What song?
So fine.
The songs that Kyle used to sing, he used to sing
Yeah,
all the
he
time
used
on
to
the
sing
show.
all the time.
All the time.
You know what? I wanted him to, whenever, that Real World, Tia sings a song all the time from Real World.
Come on, be my baby tonight.
I see the way you treated other thugs you've been with. Terrible. Trash. Just trash. But whenever I think of Kyle Barker, I think of that
yeah, I
song,
know.
even though Kyle Barker definitely didn't sing that, but he would always have this jazz performance with this like old school
Have y'all seen
mic.
his gram?
Lately?
Yo, he is on the gram singing.
For real?
His whole gram is down there him singing and scatting. Scooby boop bow.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Full, like going for it. We should play one.
I'm going to find that. We're going to find that, Ash, and put that in. But also...
He could really sing too.
Oh,
He
yeah.
could really sing.
He had a voice.
He had a beautiful voice. And then I think we saw him once when we were little. Damien took us to go see like the Sesame Place people
He was there?
on stage. Yeah, I think he was the Count Dracula or something like that.
Cute. Cool.
And I remember calling him a diva and Damien
what?
laughing at me. And,
Elsie.
yeah, I was a
Why'd you do that?
Because I was a
It's the
7-year-old.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
that's
I keep
all right.
forgetting.
It's
Angie. Why would you do
okay.
that? Sorry, DeSantis.
No, it's fine. I expect you guys to call me Else here. To the world, though, I'm DeSantis, but
gonna be hard.
it's going to be hard.
We'll
for
do
you.
our best. I'll
if
do
you've
my
known
best.
me 30 years, I don't expect you to just be like, Andrew.
Are you aging me?
Are you? Huh?
Are you giving my age?
No, Master Cleanse. You about to reverse backwards.
Hello.
That's what. So, that's our first episode, friends. We are complete.
That's all we were talking about with living single? Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing else?
You want to talk about their apartment, or you want to talk about
I don't know.
Okay, well, tell me what your favorite living single episode is.
There's just so many. How am I supposed to say? I don't know.
So I'll start.
Who do you guys think you are? Like, who are you a mix of?
Okay.
I'm a mix of all four of them. I'm an easy mix of every
Yeah.
last one of them.
Yeah, you are. You
Like
really are.
I can be very bougie and tight assed like Regine.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely started my own thing like Khadijah, and I'm also absolutely, I wouldn't say oblivious, but just very, like happy go lucky like Sinclair. And then if I'm mad enough, I'll curse you out like Maxine Shaw. So I have a nice healthy mix of all four. What about you?
I would say that I can possess the bougie gene, like the bougie gene,
Bougie Jean.
like Regine, and also the boss status of Khadijah.
Khadijah!
That was beautiful. That was so beautiful.
Well,
Is that it, or you have other?
But I mean, I think we all can relate to all of them
Yeah.
at some point. So
That's
it's kind of
at some
hard.
point,
That's kind of why that show was so good. Was that
Because I
they
can
were-
relate to Maxine and Sinclair at times. too.
Yeah,
So it's like,
you didn't have to feel like you had to be. There were 4 black girls that you were related to.
all of them.
yeah.
But what about you,
Yeah, in
friend?
different circumstances. I just thought about that too. Like, no, there were some times where I'm like the Sinclair in a friend group, or I'm a Maxine. I think probably to my core, it's probably Maxine.
Oh yeah, girl, yeah.
Maxine, probably.
It's a spirit animal.
Totally, like. But there's definitely times I'm Regine. Definitely times I'm Sinclair. And probably times where I feel like Khadijah was like the balance of everybody. Like,
Yes.
she
Yeah.
had just enough of the other girls' personalities.
Yeah.
Which is why she was like
It was
the
really
balance.
great casting, and what I really appreciated is that you had every kind of black girl.
It was
you had a petite, you had a tall, you had a skinny,
Thick,
you had a
skinny,
dark, a light, a brown, braids, curls, perm, wigs,
in between.
everything in between. Everybody
great.
was fly.
Everyone
Everyone
had
had a job. Regine bounced in between, but I think
okay.
it's fine. I think what Regine was, if we're talking like entrepreneur wise, I just think she was.
She always
She
worked, though.
always
Yeah.
worked. Always worked. Always either she was, event planning or styling or my favorite when she was working at boutique. That's a really good episode. My favorite living single episode by far is the older one. It's when they are throwing Sinclair's bachelorette party.
Elsie.
It's so good. So the girl that used to be on the Steve Harvey show, who used
Yes,
to date,
yes.
yes, okay, friends. I don't know her name. Shout out to you, whoever you are. You were a great actress, but she used to be on the Steve Harvey show, and her accent was good and thick, just the way I like it. And she and Regine were like competitors in college. And my favorite scene, 2 of my favorite scenes, is the first one is Regine is like, oh well, I just she's being all uppity about planning the bachelorette party, and so old girl comes in their house. And Regine's like, no, you're not in my house. Oh, it makes me laugh every time because she literally comes in and slams the door. I know you're not up in here. And then at the end, she's like, yeah, we're gonna go to Madonna's house. And then Madonna pulls up and she was just like, y'all need to leave. And they said, we thought it was your friend's house. She goes, listen, it was a friend that was supposed to be house sitting and I'm having a party. Y'all need to leave afuera. Beat it.
I love that.
And then they go to Overton's bachelor party, and Maxine still has on her Madonna braid. And then they're like, and someone's like, the strippers are here. this one man gives Maxine $1. She's like, thank you. He puts it in her bra.
About turning down free money. Hello.
Who's turning down free money? Hello.
not me.
Hello. I could do something strange for a piece of change. Use what you got to get what you want. And that is your affirmation. Oh, wait, it isn't our show. I have one last thing to say. So we have a lesson of a week every week. It could be, usually it's going to be something personal.
Just don't give me homework.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Fuck homework. Fuck homework. So this week I lost my wallet.
Oh, boy.
And
And my card was in there. I want to make sure that's on the record.
my debit card was in there. And this stupid bitch lost her wallet. And I don't fucking get it.
No.
Oh. Boy. So I lost my wallet. All of my stuff and TS's debit card was in there. So
Poor TS.
Yeah, poor TS. So I am a person that, you know, from the time I was small, would just am always moving around and I've always lost things. I feel like I have been getting better until
She's
my
much better.
I'm much better until my boyfriend reminded me that I lost 2 wallets in a year.
No. When did you lose a wallet again?
Well, it's because I went to California and my wallet was, I feel like my wallet was stolen.
Oh, that was the beginning of, that was so long ago.
And then right after that, we went to Delaware and I feel like I put my, Clifford and I went to Delaware to come see you.
You lost your wallet then?
Yeah, I like left it at Aunt Tracy's house. Shout out to Aunt Tracy. And like, I kept saying, like, I feel like it's in this room. And she's like, no, it's not in here, not in here. And I was really sad. And I got all the way to D.C. And it was like, all right, well, I don't have identification or a debit card. And then she called months later, like, I found your wallet.
Oh.
So.
Thank you, Aunt Tracy.
Thank you
Excellent.
so much. I love you, Aunt Tracy. Thank you. Wait, what's super cute is she sees me every time now and she's like, did I bring you your wallet? And I'm like, no, girl, it's okay. Leave it. I got
It's all right. Don't worry.
So
Keep it as backup.
yeah, keep it as backup, right? So, this last week I lost my wallet, and I was really frantic, and it was just like really stressing me out because I had things I needed to do. So, out of protection, I just canceled everything. It's not like, listen, I ain't got no money, so no one's taking nothing from me. But, you know, just for basic. All right, we can be honest here. So, you know, I just get nervous because somebody can do identity theft and blah, blah, blah. So I cancel everything, and I tell TS, you should cancel your cards because I'm getting new ones. And she's like, I ain't canceling shit. No one's taking nothing from me. I'm going to wait it out. I said, okay.
And I have money.
And I... Yeah.
I just felt like nobody,
She just thought it was going to turn up. She just thought I was going to find it. Maybe I do need a tissue. So... Ash, can I have a tissue, please? You don't have to break here. I just need a tissue. Anyway, so a few days go by. Not even a week, really. Maybe like 4 or 5 days.
It was definitely a week.
A week?
It might have been a little over a week. Honestly.
A little over a week. So a little over a week passes. I have now ordered new
Everything.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance.
Thank you for your assistance. I have ordered new everything. I have rushed to the DMV, got a new license, got everything I'm supposed to get. I get something in the mail. Somebody took
Mailed
out
it to you.
all my cards and mailed me my cards. Now, back up. Is there
Thank
also
you.
a hand sanitizer or just joking? Just joking. I know this is a clean house. Who wants a clean house? So they sent me all my stuff back, which is so nice. They don't have to do, you know, people can literally take your
I've
things.
had somebody mail my license
Right.
back to me before when it fell out of my wallet. Humanity.
I've had that
It
too.
makes sense, but they just didn't give her the wallet. They
Yes.
just gave her
They
everything
just gave
in
me
the
everything
contents
else.
of the wallet.
So I
I
was
like
thinking,
the wallet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was
Maybe
like
there's-
consolation. I'll keep the wallet.
you know what else that I was
You
thinking
can have
of?
everything.
I was also thinking that it's very possible it was another Negro, and it was like, I'm not paying the extra X amount of dollars for
I
this
thought
shit
about
you
that
had
too.
me. So it's just like, you won't get this wallet back, but you can at least have your life. So whoever sent that to me, thank you. I also think the people at church know me by Elsie and not by Andre,
I mean,
and definitely
your
not by
license has your face on it,
DeSantis.
so.
That's fair. But they're older, so they don't, like, I don't think they put 2 and 2 together. So whoever sent it, I think, was at church, but they don't know who I am. So, but that's neither here nor there. I'm really thankful that they all sent it back. Except they kept my wallet either for collateral or because it was like, I'm just not paying the extra XYZ for shipping, and that's okay. Thankful for all the blessings, but the lesson of the day is
Don't cancel your card.
are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Keep up. Oh yeah. So they sent Tia's car back, and Tia was like, "And see, this is why I didn't cancel it. This is why I didn't cancel it." And so, the lesson of the day is keep up with your shit. Keep up with your shit. Put on a tracking device. Or maybe not, but have it with you.
Check your wallet,
check your wallet,
check your phone.
check your keys,
And then check again.
Check again. Do a double check.
If
you're with a man,
check
3 times because
make sure you
ain't gonna
yes.
check.
Get you a man that
They'll
will
ask you,
babe, you got your keys, you got your phone, you got your.
Yeah.
You can get one of those. Yeah.
Sorry about that, friends. Just a little bodily function ASMR for you. But,
Elsie's been sick for a year.
That's
She
not
needs some of that
true.
lemonade. Some of that cleanse, yeah. Get rid of it. Sorry, DeSantis. Oh, man. I
don't expect you guys to do that here. So,
we'll get used to it.
maybe a short,
I'm just start
Des.
calling you DeSantis right now.
Des. Maybe
Des.
something like Des.
I like something else. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, that's what most people like, but that's okay. Something else is the production company. DeSantis is the artist underneath. But that's fine. That is our show. That's our first show. We did a whole first show today. Woo! Congratulations! All right, so tell everybody where they can find you guys. Yep.
All right, my Instagram is at Deep Dark Melanin.
Come on, Deep Dark Melanin.
My Facebook is Natasha Stewart.
The sweet black skin. The black of the berry, the sweeter the juice. Hallelujah.
Sweetest juice around.
Oh! All right, I like it. What about you, friend?
My Instagram is at T.S.ROSE, because that's my name. Thank you.
Yes. All right.
I think there are a couple of underscores in my name. Deep _, dark _melanin.
Perfect. Yes. Also, again, be on the lookout for June 7th for tributaries on your IGTV. It's just the pregame to the pregame. And also, I write. So I put out a blog every week or periodically as much as I can on www.somethin'els.com/thoughts.
Spell something else here.
It is
One more time.
www.somethin'els.com/thoughts, the way you spell thoughts, THOUGHTS. That's how
Are
we
you
spell
questioning
thoughts.
us?
I got lost.
I got it.
Something. I was like,
Yeah.
something. Well, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
dumpling.
That's
Yeah,
right.
sorry
Don't
about
put
that.
no G on that.
That's right. Spelling. Good for that. But yeah, that is our first show. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Josh. And thank you, TS.
Thank you.
TS is my sister, by the way.
Hello.
And Ash is my brother, by the way.
Woo!
Gang. Whole
Gang.
lot of gang shit.
Yeah, Elsie and TS together are the alphabet sisters, but that's another conversation for another day.
Yes, because I'm
So,
going to need some information on that. What is that?
We'll tell you later. All right.
Another
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry. Thank God this isn't live, huh?
That should be next week's Black Recess for double dutch, roller skating, yo-yos.
Lit. I could get into any of those, to be quite honest. But I'm still a Negro.
Nobody asked me, but there's some things that I have that are not part of the Negro coalition.
I can't double dutch. I can't roller skate that well. No.
We're Turners. We come from a family
I
of
feel like
Turners.
one time I got called double-handed and I was like...
Yeah, it happened to me
with these
too.
ropes.
It happened to me too, and I just practiced. But
I was good
I
at
used to make my
turning.
brother.
Yeah.
It was
Remember?
girl, she couldn't jump.
I used to put the ropes on the fence because I had no third. It was just me and him.
Got it.
So I would try to force him to jump and
Come
then
in
force
here.
him to learn how to turn.
I need to learn how to jump. I think it's time.
I haven't jumped in years though, so I have to relearn how to jump. So.
I remember when we were little, you knew, and I felt good about it because I was like, "Wow, that's another smart girl.
Yeah,
who
she
can
knows how to jump.
double dutch." And I was like, "You got the game, okay? She got both sides of the game."
I literally got really cool
Negro
friends this
nerd.
year. Yeah. Somebody's
About
girlfriend
double
was like,
dutch?
"You don't know how to double dutch," and it was like, "Well, back to 4th grade again."